Do you like dogs? Good, because today we are going to talk about some great dog breeds for first-time dog owners that you've probably never heard of. I know some of them took me by surprise. So I've got a list of 5 that I think are great first-time dogs that a new dog owner would love to have. Not this guy. This is Zombie. He's my guest today. So we are going to go with the American Hairless Terrier. So American Hairless Terrier, kind of explanatory in the name. They're hairless. So some people, that's an automatic no for them. But for me, I think that's really fun. They're very cute, hypoallergenic because there's no hair. They do come in a coated variety, and that coated variety is noted to be low shed. So even when they have hair, not a lot's coming off. So that's fun. So if you're like, oh, I really like the personality, I like their size, I like all this stuff, but I would like them to have hair, they do come in coated, so good news. Every one that I have met has been amazing, sweet, happy-go-lucky. They're very social. They're about 12 to 16 pounds-ish. Very fun, spry, cute little faces. They're going to need, what normal hairless dogs would need during cold weather. They're going to need a little extra warmth because they don't have that coat. They are going to need protection from the sun, so you're going to want to research sunscreens for them, skin things like that. But they are a fairly healthy breed. They're really, really social. They're extremely trainable. They excel in a lot of dog sports, and their exercise needs are pretty moderate. Like, they don't need a whole lot compared to some other breeds. They are terriers, so they do have those fun spurts of energy. They do like some digging. They can be barky, but I'll tell you, all the ones I've met have just been so social, so loving. They're great with kids, so if you have kids, small kids, you're starting a family, this might be a great breed for you. So American Hairless Terrier, number 1. This is in no order of importance, but that's the first one we went with. I think they're just great dogs. So number 2. Number 2 is called the Barbet. It's not spelt that way, but it's pronounced Barbet. They look like, they kind of look doodly. They look poodly. They look Portuguese water doggy. If you like that fluffy curly coat thing, Barbets might be for you. Now, they are also referred to as the French water dog. They're a French breed, obviously. They are super fun. They can be pretty social. I have heard notes that they're stubborn, but I've also heard notes that they're like super trainable. So take that as you will. But they love water. So if you are a water family, if you are a water person, if you go to the beach, the lake, things like that, these are water dogs. They love the water. They even have webbed toes, just like, like some labs do. They have webbed toes. These are dogs who want to be in the water. They want us to be with you. They want to be with people. They want to just hang out with you all the time. They prefer not to be alone. They don't want to be left alone all the time. So if you aren't home a lot, or you don't have a lot of time to spend with your dog, might not be the one for you. But if you are an adventure person who wants to take your dog everywhere with you, then this might be a good first-time dog for you. These are great dogs to go out. Now, they do have some higher grooming needs because they got that poofy coat, We can go into a whole nother thing about grooming these guys. But it's basically just like a poodle. You're going to comb them, brush them, blow dry them out. And if you want that curl, that kink-up curl that a lot of people like, you just spritz them with some water and it kind of goes back up. Because I've groomed some dogs and they're like, oh, his hair's straight, I don't like it. Spritz some water, curls back up. So they're really good. They just have some grooming needs, so you would want to get a regular groomer with them or learn how to do their hair yourself. But an awesome dog. Didn't go into weight. I would say they're medium-large. More on the large side. We're talking like 35 to 65 pounds. So just depending, gender, things like that. So great breed. I like them. The Barbet. So next breed, number 3, is going to be the Beaver Terrier. And just like the Barbet, that's not how it's spelled. I think it's spelled like Beaver Terrier. It's pronounced Beaver. I don't know why. It just is. I haven't researched that far into it. But Beaver Terriers are great. They are like this big. Tiny little thing. It's like 4 to 8 pounds. And they look like Yorkshire Terriers, but tricolored. So they've got the black, brown, and this beautiful white added into their coat. And so they have a nice silky coat, just like the Yorkie does, which makes them hypoallergenic. So they are a great addition. I just love their color combo. But the best thing about the Beaver Terrier is that it's personality. These are a happy-go-lucky dog. They are a jolly dog. They are known for being social. They are known for being playful. They are known to carry toys in their mouths and prance around. Like, these are happy, social, I want to be with you and play with you type dogs. I want to meet new people. I want to meet new dogs. These are just an all-around dog, and they're like, that's big. So they are super great. So if you're looking for hypoallergenic, now they do have some grooming needs. Now they do have that long, silky coat, but you can keep it short. You do not have to have a long, silky coat. You can take them to the groomer. You can cut it short. You can keep it at a good length. It's not going to be that hard. And it doesn't mat super easy because it's just a nice silky coat. So if you brush it regularly with a comb, you should be fine. But they are fun. They're so fun. And I love the Beaver Terrier. And I think it's really cool to have a dog named Beaver. So one of you need to do it. Just for me, please. So number 4 on our list, I would be remiss if I did not include a sighthound on this list. I love sighthounds. But sighthounds typically aren't great for first-time dog owners. You know, they really are a dog that you've got to kind of know how to take care of dogs before you get one. However, there is a sighthound breed that is pretty suitable for someone who's never had a dog before because they are such a great representation of dogs. So they are called, and hang with me here, the Cirneco dell'Etna. So Cirneco dell'Etna is a very complicated name. So we just call them Cirnecos. And it's not spelt that way. Just like the Barbet, just like the Beaver Terrier, it's not spelt Cirneco. It's spelt Cernecchio or something. I don't know why. I don't know why pronunciations have to be difficult, but they are. It's called a Cirneco. And so these are kind of like a medium dog, about 28 pounds. Like, Zombie here's 25 pounds, so really not that much bigger than this guy here. But they have a shorter coat. They come in these beautiful, like, rusty orange color, varying in shades. But the thing with these guys, they are sighthounds, so you're not going to be able to just let them off leash. You know, they are going to have that little zoom zoom if they see a rabbit. But the best thing about them is they don't really have that aloofness that a lot of sighthounds have. They are social. They want to meet people. They are very friendly dogs. They're very trainable dogs too. Sighthounds are known for being stubborn. I don't know why I love them so much. I just do. But they are known for being stubborn and difficult to train. Cirnecos are not known for that. They are known to be one of the easiest trainable sighthounds there is. One of the most social sighthounds there are. They're compact, they have a short coat, and their exercise needs are very minimal. So you would think they need more, but they do kind of exercise themselves a little bit. They do need some mental stimulation, but you know, for the most part, they have lower exercise needs than a larger sighthound would need. So if you love that beautiful pointy face, if you love those cute little upright ears and all the fun stuff with sighthounds, those slender bodies, things like that, look at a Cirneco. I mean, they're a really cool breed. I would love for someone to get one of those. So, last on my list, but not the last in this series, because there are more, and so I'll make another video. The last on my list for today is going to be the Puddle Pointer. And unlike the others, I have not researched if that's the correct pronunciation of the Puddle Pointer. It's spelled Poodle Pointer, but I've heard it called Puddle Pointer. Somebody comment, correct me. I really don't know the actual correct pronunciation of that, but I've heard it's Puddle Pointer. It is a German breed, and it is the doodle that made it. And I say that because it was used or developed by crossing a poodle with a pointer. I believe it's a German pointer? Yes, German pointer. So German pointers and poodles were crossed to make the Puddle Pointer. So this is a field dog, and they did an extensive thing to get breed recognition. So it was doodling done right, but they do not have that doodle coat. They have a nice wire coat like the German German wire hair does. So they don't look doodly. So don't come at me saying that's not a doodle. It's not. It's a Puddle Pointer. It's the doodle that made it. Go give it a gold star. They're great. Now, Their drawback is they're a bit more exercise needs than the other breeds we've talked about. They do want to go out and do things. However, they like to cuddle on the couch. They like to be with you. Zombie, do you want down? Or are you just going to get more comfy? So they're very trainable. So they've got that poodle and that German Wirehair. If you've ever met a poodle, if you ever met a German Wirehair, those breeds go really well together. They're both, a field dog. They're both very smart. So they match really well. And that's probably why this breed had such success, is because they matched well when they were developing it. But very smart dogs, very trainable dogs, very social dogs, especially if they're socialized at a young age. Low grooming needs. That wire coat doesn't need anything. You bathe the dog, when he gets dirty, but there's really no brushing you really need to do on it. So the wire coat keeps well. Wire coats are great. And they also make them look like Muppets. I think that's really cute. So those are great. Puddle pointer, I would love to see someone get those, but I just know that they have a little bit higher energy than the others. They're going to need a little bit more mental exercise, but also a great starter breed for somebody who would like an original breed, who's not, just one of the common ones, like, well, what do you have there? No, this is the puddle pointer. Come on, right? Oh, is that a little rat terrier? No, this is a Chernecco. See? I'm not saying get them for that reason, but explore. There's breeds you've never heard of that are really great dogs, are really great animals. We'll probably do another video on this. This is actually our first video. My husband has been begging me to make a video for the longest time, to start a channel, because I like to talk about dogs, I like to talk about animals, and he thinks other people need to hear me talk. So please comment, subscribe, like my channel, and give me suggestions on what you would like. We've got some ideas on videos we're gonna make, and I'll probably make another one focusing on this, but I like to talk. I got a lot of knowledge, and Zombie really likes being my co-host, if you can't tell, and maybe we'll talk about Zombie next time. Thanks for joining me.